Next time, what we can do is the camera still on? Yeah, still on. No, what we can do is we can call Junior.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can call Junior and have him on the podcast.
All right, so
on the speaker. I can put the microphone right on there.
Is he 2 or 3 hours behind?
I don't know.
I think he's 3 hours. Has it been?
We are on, my brother. We're back.
Well, hello there.
Back online. Here we are.
Do you miss this sexy voice? Because this voice is not
I'm
sexy
sure people miss your voice, Case.
Oh my God, my voice is creepy. Never mind. Back to our regularly scheduled program.
Friday nights, here we are.
This is a Friday night, May 18th, 2018.
No shit.
Podcast number 34.
29. I think 29.
Okay.
It'd be like because I did a podcast in Costa Rica. I just got back from Costa Rica. Everybody can see how tanned I am.
This guy is dark as fuck.
Tanned, very tanned.
This guy also lost a lot of weight too. He's like a 128 shriveled.
Yeah.
He looks like a 128
God, think about 128.
Shriveled.
I've never met a guy who's 128.
I met a guy who's 128, but he was like in the 5th grade.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, the last time I was 128, I was probably 10 years old. 128.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
When was the last time I was 128? I'm not that heavy now. I'm about 170.
I was gonna say I was gonna say like 160 or so.
Yeah, I'm 170. 170 solid. My ideal goal is probably 160. Yeah, I can definitely lose another 10 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've only been back to the gym like the last 2 weeks. Okay. Just working out, lifting weights. I get cardio in a couple times a week.
I've been running. I've been running 3 times a week, and that's pretty awesome.
That's good. I like running. I hate running. I like to run, but I hate running. Okay? I do. Because the thing is, like, I'm not in it for, like, the long distance kind of running. Like, I don't want to do marathons.
No, I know. That's quite a bit. I mean,
I'm more of a sprinter. Like, I'll do, like, a 100-yard dash.
Yeah.
Maybe a 500-meter, 1,000-meter dash. Those type of running.
That's good for muscle growth. You know that, right?
Yeah.
That activates activates certain hormones in your body for muscle growth.
If you look at a marathon runner versus a sprinter,
totally
the difference in their bodies are different. And the thing is, I'm not going. You
can't have too much. You need to have a lot of twitch fiber, big muscle, strong muscle to be able to go really fast.
Because I play basketball,
but you need,
and that's what you need. Because you need to like fast break.
But for endurance, you need the least amount of muscle and fat and body weight as possible to be as effective as you can. It's about that
twitch fiber, because I play a lot of basketball.
Yeah.
You're like,
how good are you at basketball, Case?
I'm pretty damn fucking good.
You fucking good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I suck so bad.
I'm awesome.
I'm terrible.
It's the fact that I'm short that I'm not inducted to the NBA.
Oh shit!
I'm only 5'7".
He's not just good at basketball. He's modest.
How many 5'7" guys do you know that plays in the basketball league? You know,
it's so
one
good.
or two in the past. Now, no, they're all like 5'10".
But those guys were freaks of nature.
Yeah. But you know what? They have the athletic abilities. Obviously, they're gonna surpass my abilities, even though I am as good as I am. But I'm past my peak as well. I'm at the age where it's kind of like, you know what?
It starts to go down?
Yeah.
Is it harder to gain?
I'm at the retirement age.
Do you think it's harder to like lose weight, not just lose weight, but maintain a certain amount of muscle now that you are past, your mid-30s?
Wait. I'm sorry, you lost me.
No, because when you get older,
maintain muscle.
So when you get
lose weight, maintain muscle. Okay. So first of all,
as you get older, don't you feel like it feels like it's different, like it's harder to lose weight and to maintain a certain level of muscle?
As I get older, I found that there are much more food in the world for me to enjoy.
You make more money too. You can spend more.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God, there's so much more out there than your Taco Bell and your KFC and your Popeye's chicken. There's a world of food. More. You have to explore.
Then you couldn't live in my life, Case.
And it's like I just want to consume all the food.
You couldn't live in my life.
It's
I haven't I cut 100% of all the carbs that I can cut in my diet. I haven't had bread, which is my favorite thing in the world. Pasta, pizza, potatoes, rice. I cut it all. Cut it completely.
You know,
any starchy carb things, it's also to help with my diabetes.
It is with your diet because of your condition.
Like I need to live. So I basically live on like a ketogenic diet. That's just to keep my blood sugar at normal levels.
That's a condition you have to adapt to because of your, I don't know, what do you call it? Your
diseased.
Your disease, your deficiency. You know,
I don't know. It's
like it's weird because
I am insulin resistant.
Like, okay, so like you and me, we're both human beings, but you know what? Because of your limitation of what you can consume, because it will affect your health, limits you. Okay, but at the same time, you can go outside and run 5-10 miles at a time if you want to.
Yeah,
and it's funny because for me, it's the total opposite. I can consume whatever I want, whenever I want, but as long as I exercise and keep myself at an optimal, you know.
Yeah. As long as you're moving.
Yeah, as long as I'm moving and keep my body in shape. But at the same time, I can't go out and run 5 and 10 miles as you do because of my asthma condition as well.
I know, that's crazy. Right? I think everybody has a kink, right?
Yeah.
Everybody has a kink.
I can't run like I cannot go outside tomorrow morning and run before I take my inhaler.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a pain.
You know, I have to do that at least once a day. When I go to the gym, that's what I do. I have to take my inhaler to help with my breathing, to go to the gym and do my either. It doesn't matter if it's my cardio workout or my weight training workout.
Yeah.
You know.
You need to have that.
I need that.
You need that
or else
boost.
I can't fucking breathe.
I need a pre-workout. You know? I just take a little.
It's so weird that the conditions that we both have limit us to our, I guess, full potential of what life has to offer.
And that's why I think like the super athletes probably have a certain problem, but they're mostly optimized overall, which means like they can eat most of what they want to eat. They can run as much as they want to run. They don't have asthma. They don't have, you know. But I guess with a lot of like these big time super athletes, you know what I mean? Like when you think of a guy like LeBron James,
conditions that we have.
They acquire injuries over the years, but they are not.
No, because that's different though. Because
I mean, injuries are different.
The injuries comes with the territory.
Yeah.
Well, you know, on the long run, you know, like say if we were both healthy, but we are putting our bodies in these, you know, like we're like putting ourselves to the limit, and obviously, you know, injuries are gonna come into play, obviously, because we're putting ourselves in a position where it's like we're just putting ourselves like exceeding what the normal life is, you know, like walking, regular running. You know, these guys are just like tearing shit up on the floor, on the basketball court, you know. Like any other sport, especially like football, you know, these guys are like putting their bodies on the line for football, maybe as well as rugby, you know. These guys are putting their bodies on the line to get physically hurt and physically just the physicality.
No, I know what you're saying.
You know?
Yeah, I totally understand.
Of putting your body on the line.
Yeah. Well, I think when it comes to like football and stuff like that, it's like there comes with consequences.
There is.
Yeah. Anyways, how you been? I was in Costa Rica, and you know, we took a week off, and then last week we took it off again because I had kidney stones. What the fuck? I drink too much soda because like I can't have anything else. So what do? I have Diet Coke. And I drank so much Diet Coke in the past few months that kidney stones. I pissed blood. That shit was scary.
Dude, like I know like when we go out to eat,
it's painful as hell, dude.
You're ordering whatever it is we're eating, and you order a Diet Coke.
Oh, I always do that. But I'm going to limit myself to doing just that. So on a daily basis.
Like I don't even drink
water.
Diet Coke.
You want a water, by the way?
I don't even drink Coke itself. Maybe once a quarter, but I don't know if you can eliminate that as well.
Yeah,
definitely try to eliminate.
Yeah. So I'm gonna limit my Diet Coke consumption to when we go to restaurants.
Dude, I love...
Which I only really do once...
You know what I love?
Once every 2 weeks or so.
I love Cherry Coke.
Cherry Coke is dope.
Do you know what they have out now?
What?
They have Cherry Cola Oreos.
What?
Cherry Cola
That
Oreos.
sounds incredible. Is it diet?
No, it's not diet.
I can't have that then. Damn it. That's the same as...
But that's me. I
haven't had a cookie in weeks, man.
And so far, I'm the only person that I know that likes it, actually.
Really?
Yeah, because everyone else that I tried is like, oh my God, I'll never buy it again.
Do you know as a kid, do you know what I used to love? Do you know the Coca-Cola candies?
Oh, yeah, those.
Oh, my God.
Those were a pain in the ass.
Those were amazing.
You know why?
Why?
Because you had to bite the top off, drink it, and toss the rest of the wax out.
So, somebody's calling us right on the podcast. Wait. Let's put her on.
Is that Junior?
Julia.
Oh.
Hi, babe. You're on the podcast. Go ahead. Talk.
Oh, you're doing a podcast?
Yeah, me and Case, we're here.
Oh, what's up?
You're on speaker, so you're on the phone.
Hi, Julia.
Oh my gosh, you didn't have to pick up. Hi.
That's not too bad.
Oh, sorry. I was just wondering what time you'll be home because I just went to visit baby Jace. I'm heading home now.
Oh, Venery's child, Case. His name is Jace.
Jace?
Oh, Jace was born May 16, 2018.
Oh, wow.
6 pounds, 12 ounces.
Wow, damn, you remember all of that.
My baby nephew, of course. Anywho, I'll let you guys continue with your podcast. I'll be home.
Okay, I'll call you when we're done.
All right, love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
I just had an idea.
What?
Next time, what we can do is the camera still on? Yeah, still on. No, what we can do is we can call Junior.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can call Junior and have him on the podcast.
All right, so...
On the speaker. I can put the microphone right on there.
Is he 2 or 3 hours behind?
I don't know.
I think he's 3 hours at least.
Yeah, but it's 8 here right now, so like I don't think he's at work.
So
he's probably out of work.
He should be getting out. He's probably driving home right now.
Yeah, he probably is. Next time we'll let him know. Be like, Junior, I'm gonna call you when the podcast starts, so you can talk.
You should just call him randomly, not even tell him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should
do that,
Mr. Junior.
Next time.
Yeah, next time. So you
so tell me about Costa Rica.
Costa Rica, my friend.
What's Costa Rica? What's Costa Rica?
So the weather, absolutely incredible, but I like heat and humidity. I'm a weirdo.
I hate humidity.
I fucking
like heat.
I love it.
Heat.
You know what I did when I was there? I went for a run a couple of times, like a couple of miles every time, and it was incredible. You know when you get back and you're drenched in sweat, it's incredible.
Yeah.
And then you shower and you get out and you're still sweating.
That's kind of gross.
I know it's kind of gross, but it feels good because you're like, oh, you know, like it was a good run.
It's like I didn't take a cold enough shower.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Should have been colder.
So, Costa Rica, I wouldn't say I love the beaches of Costa Rica because they had too many rocks. At least where we stayed at Jaco Beach, the beach was kind of dark. The sand wasn't the most beautiful beach. If you're a surfer, I believe the beach would have been incredible because lots of waves. Lots of like big, non-stop, beautiful waves if you're a surfer. So it's more of a surfer beach. The food in Costa Rica is kind of similar to Brazilian food, so it's good. You know, it wasn't as cheap as I thought it was gonna be. So it's cheap to get there. It's like the ticket is the same price as going to Florida. It's cheap to get there, but it's expensive to eat over there. That's what I found out. And do anything.
Okay.
So every meal was like $30. Do you know what I'm saying? Like $30 is the same amount as you would pay if you go to a restaurant over here. Like if you go to a regular restaurant, you know,
really? Okay.
without drinks. I'm not saying we don't drink. Me and Julia, we're boring as hell. So we don't drink. Plus, my diabetes was crazy. I couldn't drink anyways. You know how much I needed that vacation? You don't understand. I had my blood sugar up to 400. That's 4 times what it's supposed to be.
Okay.
That's crazy. Now I'm down to normal levels. And that's only 2 weeks. 2 weeks, I was able to bring it down to normal levels. That's how. I know we're looking at Jacob being a little shit.
Picky as fuck.
Sitting on, he's like sitting on the freaking tattoo chair.
Choosing where he wants to sit. Acting like
so,
all that.
I thought that it's a beautiful country, very nice people. We did zip lining. We did the ATV. The ATV was fucking awesome. Let me tell you, if there's ATV tracks around here that you can rent, the guy takes you.
In New Hampshire.
Really? Do they take you?
Yeah.
Dude, can we do that?
There's one in New Hampshire.
Also, we need to do a guys trip soon.
You tell me when.
I'm talking. I mean,
whenever.
like, let's go to let's like fly somewhere. No, for real. Let's fly somewhere. Like, do a guys trip to I don't know where, but let's fly somewhere and then just do shit, you know? Because girls always do their stuff together. Now it's time for us to like get together and let's go to Vegas.
If you want.
Let's go to Vegas.
Let me know.
If I go to Vegas, Julie's gonna want to go. So I can't go to Vegas.
Well, you know,
I gotta go where she already went.
Because you're gonna be like, hey, let's go to Vegas, but Julia, this is a guy thing. You can't come.
Can't do it.
Not this time. And not this time. Next time, yes. Not this time.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
It's all you gotta say.
You're not married. You don't know.
It's all you gotta say.
You're not married. You don't know.
That's all you gotta say.
No, we can think about somewhere else. Have you ever been to Florida?
No.
Then let's go to Florida.
Same difference. What's the difference?
She's been to Florida. She don't care for Florida.
Julia, you can't go to Florida. Not this time. Maybe next time. Not this time. What's the difference?
No,
same difference.
No, it's not. It's different. It's definitely different. If I go somewhere where she hasn't been yet, she's gonna want to go.
Let's go to California.
What's in California?
Santa Fe, where all like the good Mexican food is.
All right, but
So
you know I
wanna go
can't
there?
eat that much stuff. So
I'll eat for you.
sounds good. Yeah.
Grand Canyon. That's where we gotta go to. I gotta bring you guys.
Oh
there.
hell yeah, we can do that.
Oh,
No, but
and
aren't we doing that? We go visit Junior. Let's all
That's
fucking
what
go
I was gonna
visit
say.
Junior.
We
then.
go there when we go visit Junior. We're like, hey, Junior, me and Tiger's going. Leave Allie behind because you and I
Yeah, Julia can stay with
and
us.
Junior, we're gonna go camping out in the Grand Canyon
Yeah, bring your guns.
all week.
Let's go shoot.
You shoot as many rocks as you want.
Talking about that, do you want to come shooting with me?
Where?
Maybe next weekend.
Dude, there's a place by my house.
By your house?
Yeah, on
Drink
38.
it. Let's go over there then.
Yeah, there's an indoor shooting place.
Let's go fucking shoot.
Let's go shoot.
Let's go shoot some guns.
I'll
Have
shoot
you ever
you up.
shot any guns?
Yes, I have.
You have? When?
Indoor shooting.
Yeah, I know, but when?
Years ago. and
Oh
maybe,
shit! So you
like,
haven't been
last
in a
year.
while.
I haven't. Yeah, dude, it's been like a year since I've been shooting.
Why don't you go for your gun license?
I don't want to.
Why?
I don't need to. I don't feel like I don't.
It's like
I don't. That's not one of my.
talk about that. Did you see it?
priority.
What happened?
Yeah, in fucking Texas.
What the
Are
fuck?
you shitting me? I saw that today. I was
This
like,
is
are you
some
kidding
ridiculous
me?
shit again.
No, I was like, the thing is like to me is like, what? Why am I hearing all about these school shootings? I was
Again.
you know
Fucking
what?
again.
You know what annoyed me the most?
What?
I was at my brother's top honors this morning at his high school,
Yeah.
and one of the things that passed through my mind was, what if there was somebody that came through shooting at the high school right now? What would
you do?
Yeah, exactly. What would I do? I saw the couple in front of me, and I saw the cop to the left of me because
Oh, there was a cop in there.
I think that was his son or daughter, who was one of the top 20. He was there. You know, he wasn't there as a security, but he was there as, you know, a parent.
Yeah.
And I thought about, like, and that's the thing, is like, I should not have to think about this. It's like, why did that even came up, the thought of it even popped in my mind? You know?
That's because it just keeps happening.
It happened, and guess what? I went back home, and guess what I saw? Texas shooting.
Oh, that's funny because like you hadn't seen the Texas shooting yet.
No, I hadn't.
Until.
And then I went home, and I saw the Texas shooting. I was like, are you shitting me? Is this happening for real? You know? It's kind of like, I don't know. When is it gonna stop?
It's kind of like, what the fuck?
Are we gonna pull guns away from people, or are we gonna give guns to everybody so they can defend themselves?
So the argument for me is kind of fucked.
No.
Like no. Because I actually was talking to one of my clients today about it, and he said that there should be more guns.
Well, that's what I thought as well. And guess what? You know what? When I thought
how do you fix a gun problem by introducing more guns? Because it's definitely an in-between. It's definitely a mental health issue, but it's also an easy access to fucking firearm issue.
It may or may not be, but at the same time, it's kind of like, and it might not be the solution either. But give guns to everybody and let all the dumbasses shoot themselves and shoot each other. Get rid of all the dumbasses.
Yeah, but
and now,
what if you're around the dumbass shooting, you get shot in the process?
You shouldn't have been there. It's your own dumbass to be there.
But if you're in school, you're not a dumbass.
No, you're not. But guess what? If you're in school and you know everyone else has a gun, are you going to pull one out too? That's the question I pose.
I don't think the fix is
I'm not saying, we should arm our teachers with it just to keep, that extra measurement and extra security, okay? I'm not saying right now give everybody a gun, because I want to say, like, the Second Amendment of the United States may be a little bit outdated, where we have the right to bear arms. But you know what?
I wouldn't say it's outdated. I like I'm a Second Amendment proponent.
Where are we? No. The argument is, like, I want to bring forth is, like, where are we today in 2018 versus when this amendment was first issued, back when it was the rebellion that was rebelling against their government, and they beat them. They were able to push out the U.S. The British from overseeing their settlements here, and became their own entity. And that was when it was written, to protect themselves at the time. At the time, what are we protecting ourselves nowadays?
Yeah, I really don't know.
Because it's like, I know that there are terrorists out there, and they're fucking up all, like the last one that took place. Where was it? It was in London again? No, it was in England, where the fucking guy ran over his van again.
Oh yeah.
Recently, like in Europe.
Crazy fuck.
I was like, there are crazy.
Oh, there are crazy people everywhere.
Terrorists happening around the world, but you know what? Like, okay, what was the latest terrorist that happened in the United States?
Wasn't it that fucking guy that went and shot the nightclub? No. In New York, the guy ran over people in New York with a truck. Yeah, I think that was the latest one.
Okay. What was the latest gun incident in the United States?
Today.
So, like, what does that say about anything that what we're discussing?
It's definitely a gun issue. I think it's the easy access of psychopaths to guns,
It is, because we think it's an easy access.
That guy's a fucking psycho.
I mean, I
don't know the details because I haven't looked into it yet. I've kind of stayed away from it. I mean, it sucks, man. It's too many.
You can't. I mean, what's the best argument, and what's
and
the
it's
best?
in Texas. Like, it's really easy to get a gun.
And
there.
even in Texas, I think like everybody in Texas has a gun.
Everybody has a gun.
I mean, that may be a
Trucks have guns. You buy a truck, you get a gun.
That may be a
You buy a fucking... You come over here, you get an F-150. I'm giving you this revolver.
That may be a stereotypical thing to think about Texas, but...
No, it's true, though. They're very liberal when it comes to their guns.
They may be
They're
more
liberal
than any
with
other
their
states.
guns.
But I mean, this is a serious issue.
They're probably one of the most liberal states when it comes to the access of firearms.
And it's like it really fucks with my mind. When I was kind of like at my brother's school, I was like, what if somebody comes through right now and shoot us all up? And guess what? I'm gonna protect my mom. I'm gonna protect these couple in front of me because they're so easy to get to, and then I'm gonna grab my brother. That was the first thing. Those were the things that I thought in my head. I was like, if this school got shot up, why did I think about that? And that's what I think terrorism has already won. Because I already thought about...
Because you're terrified.
I'm a little terrified. I'm a little paranoid of what might happen because of all these things that's going on. And guess what happened? I went home today and I read about the Texas incidents. And you know what? It's like, you know, I don't have words for these people that lost
Their
their
family members.
close
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah, it's
You know?
fucked up.
I don't.
Well,
And this isn't a joke. This is... I don't have anything to say. I don't know what to say, to be honest.
yeah. I don't know what to say either. I mean, I have no
I'm
words.
lost for words. It's
I have a word.
so like.
I
when
quit
you think
vaping.
this on like if you want to bring this up on a political level, what do you say? What do you do? I'm sorry, our gun laws are not strict enough, or maybe you should have had a gun in the first place. Well, how do you argue that?
Yeah, it's a hard argument. It's people.
You know?
Hey, listen. What the problem is, people keep fucking dying. Okay, people keep fucking dying. They just died today, died tomorrow, died today. You know, they just keep dying, and kids keep dying. That's the word.
Yeah,
you know what
kids.
I mean? Not like old farts like us.
No,
We're not old. I'm joking. But
well, I mean, the one thing that
kids, like actual fucking kids.
one of the speakers said during the talk today, he was like, you know, you kids are the future of our world, whether you like it or not. You know, they are going to be the future. They are going to pave the way and change the things that's going to happen. They might not, but they are going to be the future. And you know what? Like when I saw those headlines, like I didn't want to click on any of them. I didn't want to read it.
Oh, I
at
didn't.
all.
I didn't read it.
I don't want to know the details.
How about this?
I don't know what happened, but it's just like it's there. It happened, but I don't want to know about it. I'm too tired of reading of all these people
Just murder.
being
murder.
being cold-blooded murder for no reason. Maybe out of spite for somebody who didn't like a certain person or a certain teacher. Oh man, dude, that shit is sickening.
Yeah,
I don't
it is.
know, man.
How about that dude in New York? The racist guy?
What racist guy? Like
yeah,
I might not even look at that.
Schnickelfurtz, whatever the fuck his name is.
Shits and giggles.
Yeah,
Okay.
fucking douchebag. Douchenichbag, fucker bag.
What happened to him?
Didn't you see the video? There was a fucking guy. So there were these people in a restaurant in New York City, and then one of the waiters came up to them and he was talking to them in Spanish, because I guess maybe didn't speak English that well, so he was speaking in Spanish to them, which is a normal thing. If you go to Paris, right? You go to fucking Paris, and they speak English to you. You know, you go visit their country. You don't speak French. If they speak English, they'll help you out in English, right?
Okay.
Even, let's say you move to fucking Paris. I'm saying that. You move to Paris, and you go to a restaurant. If the waiter speaks English, he'll speak to you in English. He'll help you out. Correct?
Okay.
This fucking guy is a lawyer, by the way. So he was in this restaurant, and he heard the waiter speaking in Spanish to this couple or whatever. He went nuts. He went fucking bananas. He was like, fuck you guys. What the fuck are you doing? This is America. I'm gonna call ICE. You're not supposed to be speaking Spanish to people in the restaurant. I saw him speak English to them. Why are you speaking English to them? Why are you speaking Spanish to them? What the fuck is this shit? And by the way, he speaks Spanish. You're probably illegal. I'm gonna call ICE. He went nuts. He went bananas.
Yeah.
He's a super right-wing douchebag. You know what I mean? I'm not saying if you're right-wing, you're a douchebag. But he is.
Yeah.
Because he's a racist piece of shit. Also, he's Jewish, from what I've seen.
Okay.
From the name. Like, dude, your people were you know, how do you fucking say it? Your people were murdered. Your people were attacked. And how is it okay for you to do the same now to another minority of people? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck? And now he's fucked. There's a mariachi band in front of his fucking apartment right now playing with like hundreds of people.
Good.
Yeah, there is. I'm not kidding. There is.
Good.
I saw it on Facebook. And I was like, people paid a mariachi band to go play in front of his fucking house. And then I'm gonna say hundreds of people are in front of his house out there. They harass him in the street. Yeah, he's fucked. But it's not the first time, because there's videos of him yelling at people and being racist.
I mean,
what is wrong with people? What's up with? Who cares if you speak Spanish? If you speak fucking
I'll tell you why.
I don't give a fuck.
I'll tell you why. Because I'm afraid of what I don't understand, and that's why I'm gonna call you out on why you speak in a foreign language.
But dude, he's a lawyer, and on his website says he's fluent in Spanish.
So before anyone takes what I just said out of context,
you motherfucker.
Okay, that's what I believe people are like, calling people out for speaking another language, because they are afraid of what they don't understand. It's like, is this person talking about me? Is this person talking?
What if they are?
So you know what? What they say is taken out of themselves personally. It has nothing to do with an external factor. That's an internal factor, what that lawyer has in within himself.
So you think that guy is just...
He has no right to say... He has no right. Because you know what? What if those two couple are on vacation for Spanish?
Yeah.
What if those two couple just came to the United States 2 months ago and they're still working on their English? But the ultimate dream is to become a United States citizen.
Yeah, but that's everybody's dream. Do you know what I'm saying? No, I know what you're saying.
But what if it was?
That's everybody's
what
dream.
gives that lawyer a right to go in and say, like, why you?
And that's why people are fucking with him now. You know, because he's a douchebag.
You have no right.
He has no right.
Those couple, because I don't. Because you know what? I don't, and I'm not going to give that first judgment. But you know what? If those couple were my neighbor and they've been living there for the past 10 years and they don't know how to speak an ounce of English, then I would give them shit.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, come on, get your shit together.
That's a different story.
Get your shit together, yeah. But if it's just a random person in a random place and they're speaking another language, I don't give a shit. If they're talking about me, I don't give a shit. I don't understand anyway.
And guess what? I'm going to encourage you to talk shit about me. Continue with your ignorance. And I will say that. Continue with your ignorance over there. Yeah. You're talking shit about me and my party.
I saw a video today of some lady, and she's like yelling at Starbucks or something. She literally takes a shit. She drops her pants down, takes a shit, grabs the shit, and throws it at them.
That's
some crazy shit.
That's that's like you just came out of the Amazon for that shit. The fuck is that? That's a little wrong. No, that's okay. That's wrong on any level. Okay.
I gotta show you.
That's just wrong. That's like monkey business. Monkey does that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, is she from the rainforest?
I don't fucking
Probably. No, but it's like you go to a restaurant, you go anywhere. It doesn't even matter where you go.
Are you watching? Are you watching?
Shit?
She does. Look.
How do you drop a shit? Like, I can't do that. I can't even do that. I can't go at will. Holy fuck. Look at that. She grabs some paper and wipes her ass and tosses that shit.
Dude, she's insane.
Yo, she's got to go. She's got to go. I can't do that. I can't go on the spot if I wanted to. I did.
Is that crazy?
That is crazy.
Shit and threw
woman poops and throws feces at Tim Horton employee.
All right, let's check out what's going on.
Yeah, you know what? It's like we live in a crazy world. You know.
Teen with shotgun, pistol. Teen with shotgun, pistol kills 10 in Texas high school.
This is a material world, and I am just a material boy.
He was 17, man. What's up with people like shooting people? It's fucking nuts. There was a guy killed the other day here in Lowell, I think. In Lowell, there was a drive-by shooting or something. The fuck, man? You're not even safe. You're just chilling. Someone just drives by and shoots you in the face.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, I wouldn't say 80% of that is like maybe just gang related and targeted.
Yeah, usually it is.
But then again, it's like if you go into high school and all of a sudden, like a disgruntled kid comes up and is like, yeah, you know, I'm pissed off at the jocks or the teachers or the principal, whatever, and I'm just gonna come here and I'm shoot whoever's in front of me, and whoever in front of me may or may not deserve it. But guess what? I'm disgruntled, and fuck them all, Oh, you know, the kid I just shot over there, you know, who's gonna be a future brain surgeon? Fuck him. Oh, that kid over there who's gonna open up like in, you know, like maybe a non-profit organization for the homeless. Fuck him. He's dead too.
Oh yeah.
This girl's
That's
gonna go and
indiscriminate murder.
like, you know, serve humanitarian in like South Africa. Fuck her. I'm gonna shoot them all because I don't care because I'm disgruntled.
Do you know what's crazy to me is something that kind of bothers me.
All these people, they don't deserve it. But
no, like what I'm saying is something that kind of bothers me is like, do you know, I've looking at videos of like, or seeing poor people in like certain countries that got, and we spend so much money. Like, you know what's happening like in Gaza? Do you know in Israel? Like the other day, the Israeli army killed like 60 fucking people. 60, dude. That's you couldn't fit 60 people in here. That's a lot of fucking people. And it just, I get it. They're like protesting, throwing rocks and cocktail molotovs and all that stuff. So, you know, the military shoots and whatever. It happens. But 60 is a little excessive. Like, that shit's going down. And that's all because the United States now recognizes the capital of Israel as being Jerusalem.
Right. And that's different.
We could have avoided that, man. Just leave it at Tel Aviv. Who cares?
No, that's a whole different political bullshit that's out there, and I can't even try to fathom to understand it from where it began to where it is now until like, why do we even have our hands on it? And why is it like when America recognizes something that, you know, it has to counteract what your belief is? I don't know any of that, and I cannot comment on any of that because I don't understand it fully. I don't understand why people are... And the thing is, you know what? Down to the bare core belief is not the people killing the people. It's the government killing civilians. That's all it is. Government are having, you know, issues with each other, and they're killing civilians who may or may not even care about this bullshit. You know? Do you think those innocent people like really care if Jerusalem is really recognized as the capital? They probably don't. They're like, hey, I just want to go out. I want to work. I want to feed my family. That's all I want to do.
That's what most people want.
Wrong place, wrong time. I wish I was in like, I may have done better in North Korea.
I don't know about that.
I'm just saying. Even as in like bad light as it is, they may have been surviving over there instead.
Yeah.
Instead of bombing.
But the people in the Gaza Strip,
they could have been part of the convoy that was coming up through Mexico to the United States to the border. They might be alive today, but they're in a bad case as well, right? So it's like
the world's crazy, man.
Exactly. That's what I'm. That's the reality of it. And you know what? You and I are lucky.
Oh, extremely. Are you kidding me?
We are.
We are very lucky. I mean, Case, you have a crazy story. You're born in Thailand.
I don't have a crazy story. My story.
No. I know you're born in Thailand, and
my
then
parents' story.
Your parents.
Crazy.
Yes, but
okay.
it's part of your story.
Yeah, my parents.
Because you're born in Thailand. When did you come? You were like what, 6 months?
I was born in Thailand.
No, I know, but when did you come to America?
I came to America when I was 3 months. But my parents were the one that trekked through those minefields in Cambodian to get to Thailand.
And your mom was pregnant?
My mom was pregnant with me. She could have been blown up.
Fuck.
In one of those minefields. And I would not be here if they were. But yeah, they did. My parents told me those stories, and like to me, when I listened to them, I was like, that is unreal. It feels like when you tell me that, I feel like I'm watching that movie, The Killing Fields.
That's crazy.
You know?
That's crazy.
I was like, when those people escape from the mass genocide of the country at the time.
Did your mom work in the fields?
No, she didn't. She didn't.
She didn't?
No, she escaped in time. Didn't have to work or nothing. They got together and they were like, this is the shit that's going on, and they escaped and they got away from that. You know, I mean, she knew other people.
So she left in the beginning.
She left.
She left in the first year of Pol Pot taking over.
They were not part of the captives.
Oh, okay.
How about that? They weren't captives. They were able to escape on their own will. But just like, you know, even that is kind of like, is getting to like a deeper story. It's kind of like, you can't imagine it. They walked all this way, and they were able to escape all these minefields through all these dangerous, treacherous, you know, settings to get where they are today. And guess what? We live in a happy world now. You and I. This is our own little happy space. Right.
This is happy, man. I can't complain.
You know,
I don't complain.
I can't complain.
My
either.
glass is half full all the time.
But then again, you know, we look at all these shit that's going on in the world. It's kind of like, holy fuck, you know.
But doesn't this feel, at least for me, sometimes feels a little disconnected?
Yeah, it is.
Because it's like there's a shooting in Florida. There's a shooting in Las Vegas. There's a shooting in Texas. There's a shooting in. Do you know what I mean? Like the last one, the San Bernardino. What was the name of the school with the 17 kids?
I don't know what school that was.
It was Florida. It was Florida again, right? Yeah, Florida.
Florida was the last one. Yeah. And now it's the one in Texas. But
so it just feels like it's just so far away.
It is kind of far away.
We're almost disconnected. Like 60 people are killed in the Gaza Strip in Israel. People are blown up in Afghanistan. It just feels like so far.
It is far.
You know, in Spain, when the guy drove the van and killed a bunch of people in Spain, that was a week after I left Spain.
Yeah, well, the one that happened like in Boston not too long ago.
Yeah.
The girl that worked in my office, her friend was there.
Really?
Yeah, and her friend was like, and her friend said to her friend that worked in the same office, she was like, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna pass on lunch right now. I got other works to do." And the friend that went back to work, and her friend that went to lunch died.
Fuck.
She could have been there too. So that like, and that.
If she had skipped that lunch, huh?
Yeah, and that goes back to like, you know, the girl that works with me in the office is like, it kind of hits close to home. It's kind of like this shit happens in our own backyard, because it's like, yeah, it is kind of disconnected because we don't associate with the people who are losing it. But we're here, like you and I talking, like all of a sudden, like, say, somebody close to us, and we're like, holy fuck, you know, that's a different level. We might not even have this podcast. We're gonna go and maybe mourn for a bit.
Yeah.
You know? But shit is happening in the world, and it's kind of like, shit has been crazy. Shit has been crazy. I think it's much more spread out and made known through social media. You know,
yeah, I think the world has always been crazy.
It's always been, yeah. The world's
but now
always
you
been crazy.
see it.
Yeah,
but
now you see it now. Maybe first and foremost,
like you know, see it on the
instantly.
spot.
Sometimes like the news can't even keep up. You know, it's like, oh, wait until we get like, you know, like actual credentials and this is actually happening.
Yeah.
You know, before we you know, make our decision and maybe make an actual news out of it.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
It's happening all too fast. But yeah, you know, I mean, is that what life is about? Shit happens. We're all killing each other over meaningless things. Or maybe, at least to me, it's meaningless. Because
fucking meaningless.
Why are these people dying?
No, how about people who shoot people in the street for no reason? Like they fight.
No. What?
Like, you argue, I take a gun out and I shoot you.
What's the reason?
What's the point?
What's the reason?
What's the point?
Why?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Why? I hope you feel better.
I think it's impulse control. A lot of people have impulse control problems.
I hope it makes you feel 100% better. You want to be king? Go shoot everyone. How does that make you feel? You know, it's like, why? For what?
What do you get from it? That's what I always say.
What do you get from it? What is it? It makes no sense to me. You know?
People are
Self
insane.
gratification. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Instant self gratification.
Yeah, but instant regret as
But
well,
guess
for
what?
sure.
And guess what? Yeah, as soon as you get that instant gratification,
You're like, oh shit.
you might get an instant self regret, but you won't admit it. Nobody admits that shit.
Once people go to jail, they fucking regret.
Yeah, but that's once they're in jail. But
You're like,
what
you
about
got 15 to life, bitch.
What about the people who doesn't go to jail? They'll probably end up regretting it like 10, 15 years later. And
I think it depends. I think it depends on the person. If you're a normal human being, you'll fucking regret.
Yeah, it might.
If you're a psychopath, like
inside,
a sociopath in a certain way, then you won't regret.
You won't regret, no. But like any decent human being. Oh, like remember last year when the guy who shot his girlfriend, and he ran around Lowell, and the Lowell had kind of had a lockdown.
Oh yeah,
remember
yeah,
that?
yeah.
And they found him in the trunk.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm pretty sure, and he shot himself.
Yeah, he did.
But why the fuck did he run for like a whole entire day?
Yeah.
What was he trying to escape
Wasn't
from?
he found in Chelmsford or something?
Yeah, dead in the fucking trunk. Because he shot himself because he knows, like, you know, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. And he shot himself.
Pussy.
You know? He can't. It was that instant gratification where he shot his girlfriend to say, fuck you, bitch. Ha! And all of a sudden he's like, fuck, now I got to deal with the consequences. I'm probably going to be in jail for the next 500 years. I'm going to get shit meal for the next 2,000 years because you know what? He's serving life, parole, and probably another life. I don't know what it is, but he's not getting parole.
You're being fucking noodles.
For being shit. And you know what? He's not going to get fucked in the ass either. Maybe. That's why.
Hopefully.
And he said, fuck. He thought about that afterwards, and that's why he ran and shot himself.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not going to get away, so I should just kill myself.
You know? Instant gratification at the moment, but it wasn't until
after. But that's what I was saying. Most people have a problem with impulse control. They act or they just react. You know what I mean? They don't think about it before it happens. So that's why I tell people, like, always give yourself 3 seconds. 3 seconds before you say something or before you act. So if someone yells at you or says something, count to 3. Like 1, 2, 3. Now you think.
Yeah.
And then that makes you think. So it's like, oh, fuck you, Tiago. It's like, okay. Fuck me.
Okay.
I'm going to go this way. You can go the other way.
And that's...
Unless someone swings at you, then don't count. Just swing back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they swing at you, you better fucking swing back. Don't let no one fucking kick your ass for no reason.
Yeah, you know, it's like just wait a bit when you're angry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know?
Like...
I mean, we all do it. I've done it.
Oh, we're all angry.
You know?
It's all good. It's time.
But it's like you kind of learn. You pick up the pieces. You try to pick up the pieces afterwards. But it's like wait it out until you're a little more calm and you're a little more collective on how you need to assess the situation.
All right, we're 47 minutes in. Let's wrap this up. Let's do our thing. I want quote of the day. Case, go for it.
Quote of the day is gonna be. What was I was gonna say something. I totally forgot. Shoot.
No, don't shoot.
No. Catch yourself before you wreck yourself.
Watch yourself.
Catch yourself.
Okay, catch it. I was gonna say watch yourself before you wreck yourself.
Seems different. Watch yourself before you wreck yourself.
All right, sounds good. My quote is. Take a breath.
Breathe.
Quick. It's a quick one. Just
Good
breathe.
One. Just breathe.
Woosah, motherfucker.
Like you say, you know, is think before you act. You know, because we are all impulsive, you know.
Well, until next time. And until... Oh...
Wait, don't do that. Alright.
Just waiting for the signal, just a second. Alright, let's do it.
That is cool.
Yeah. Alright, there we go. On the box, please. She's braking too early.
You think so?
Yeah, I can.
You can hear it.
Yeah, exactly. I can hear it.
She's gonna have to pull herself in.
Let's see.
She's light, so it might. She only weighs like 50 kilos. Not even.
50 kilos?
No, not yeah, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know in kilos. It's like pounds. It's like 120.
120.
Yeah. And it's 0.6. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's around 50.
50.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Cause I'm like 85, 90. So. All right, my man.
Right on top of the building. All right, Tiago.
Okay. So just kind of let it be.
Sorry.
So just kind of.
Yeah.
leave
From
it.
here until the building, don't brake at all. Once you pass over it, start pulling the cable down. All right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Buddy.
Woohoo!
No problemo. No way, my brother. All the way around.
That's cool.
How was that?
That was awesome.
Good, huh?
That's nice.
You broke a little bit early, didn't you? Yeah.
Good.
You made it. Albert.
We made it. I made it.
Señorita. One, two.
I'm gonna wear heels on this thing. Next time I come with heels.
Get your hand up the
Put
right
your hand in the
side.
center. Sit down. Good to go, baby.
Oh, last one.
Here, my friend. Up.
You want me to jump? You just gonna go?
One leg up. One leg.
All right, that works. I was gonna say I don't want to jump. Get your
down,
finger
buddy.
stuck
Have
in
a
there.
seat. Oh, please sit down. Okay. No break. Go. No break.
my
Come on,
nuts
this.
squashed.
No more, no nuts now, right? No kids after this. You
I don't
have
want
to come
kids
back.
in
You have to come back and look for your nuts.
Look for my balls over there.
Yeah. They are somewhere into the forest.
Yeah.
How was everything, Tiago?
It was awesome, man.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Did you like it?
Yep.
There you go. Let's take this off right here.
Oh, more than that. Oh, thanks.
Yeah, okay.